Live from Factory Underground Radio, it's Strictly Adapted with Kayode and Kate. You're on.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Hello.
Oh.
God. Yeah, even that you heard that, huh?
Yeah, no, I heard that. I heard that. Kate, I heard it.
Hello, all. How
What's
are
going
you?
on, everybody? This is Strictly Adapted here at Factory Underground Radio. Good morning. It's Saturday. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Summer is here.
Summer ain't here because it's like 50
That's true.
degrees and raining outside.
That is true. That was such an anticlimactic statement.
This weekend looks like
wrong.
a complete rain.
mad
I
about this, man.
I hate it here, man. I just gotta say it.
Wow.
I hate it here. You fly 2 hours south, and it feels like you're on a whole different planet. It's sunny. It's hot. It's humid.
Florida weather is unpredictable, though.
I'll take Florida weather.
You would take Florida weather over this?
Yes.
Nah, man.
100%.
No.
Even though I don't like the heat, I don't like
Absolutely not.
humidity, I don't like any of that.
The humidity is what makes it the worst. And you know, this past Tuesday when it was 90 degrees, there was no, excuse me.
It didn't feel crazy hot.
No, because there was no humidity. And I'm telling you, anyone who says to me, oh, well, it's the same thing. No, I
No.
defy you.
It's not the
It
same.
is not the same thing.
Not the same.
It's not. It's not.
I
You all
don't
are
know.
wrong.
Kate, I just don't like this weather, man.
I'm sorry.
I don't like
I
the
feel your
weather.
pain.
I don't
know.
like the weather. I don't like
I understand.
thinking that, oh, it's Memorial Day weekend. You get a 3-day weekend from your work crap to relax and chill.
You really are upset.
And then you see the weather 60 degrees, overcast, rain, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, we get 70 degrees, but, it's not sunny. It's a little cloudy, but I'll take the 70 over,
absolutely.
with no rain.
Maybe we can grill.
So that's the one day.
You want to grill? Let's grill.
I don't know if I want to grill.
Come
Kate. I
on.
don't know if I want to grill.
I think we should.
But listen, we had to bring you guys a show today because we felt like it, and Kate is crunching her behind off with Barvita, one of the
Shout out to Barvita.
Shout out to Barvita and Darien, number one.
Listen.
Even though you're gonna spend $90 on two shakes and an acai bowl, it's damn good. Though.
You get what you pay for, people. Check it
damn
out.
good.
They just opened a new location about a year ago in Greenwich.
In Greenwich, location
Darien.
Darien. New Canaan.
Greenwich. It speaks for itself.
Speaks
but
for itself.
it's great.
You're not buying a $5
But the
Rollback shake.
the quality is fantastic. So it's one of the best acai every single time. It never disappoints. One of the best acai bowls I have ever had.
And it is a tasty shake. I'm not gonna lie.
It's great. But yeah, so Memorial Day, weather stinks. What else we got? You have a big wrestling weekend this weekend. Some of your friends are in town.
It's a big wrestling weekend for me, guys. Last night I went to the House of Glory show in Queens, New York, with a couple of buddies of mine. Great indie show. The Hardy Boys were there. They got this guy named Charles Mason who's very good. Who else was there? That was Kevin Knight from AEW. Zilla Fatu of the Fatu clan was there. It was fantastic, really good show. But I got to give House of Glory a bomb.
Oh no! Why?
They failed to start on time. The ticket says 7 to 10 p.m. Instead, the Hardys roll up an hour or so change late for their photo ops and VIP, which pushed everything back. The show didn't officially start till like 8:45. We didn't walk out of there until about 12:15.
That's insane. Where was I? Asleep on the couch.
Yeah. Good for you, Kate. But I'm going to give House of Glory one little bomb, only for the start time. But they put on a heck of a show. They kept the matches rolling. It was good. We had second row. It's very different being in the second row, man. It's really
Yeah, you were right there.
like you are in it, and they're talking to you. They could see you. It's interaction.
I saw the clip. She was talking to one of you guys, right?
Lewis.
Or the guy in front of you.
I think she was talking to Lewis next to me. Yeah. It was fantastic. It was a really good show. And then this Sunday, tomorrow, We'll be at the Double or Nothing pay-per-view for AEW, their big pay-per-view.
In Queens as well.
In Queens, which is going to be fun. It's going to be at the the Arthur Ashe Stadium, I think. Yeah, and Arthur Ashe Stadium, or Louis Armstrong. It's going to be one of those, Louis Armstrong or Arthur Ashe. I think it's Louis Armstrong.
Make sure you find that out before you set out tomorrow. Okay.
I mean, they're in the same area, so it's not like I can get lost. It's either one over here or the other one over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's where U.S. Open goes.
That's where the U.S. Open is, which is something I'm definitely going to do this summer.
I think we should.
Not
in the summer. Can we go in September?
Not going to the U.S. Open when it's like right there, and it just feels like a good ending to the summer. Like it feels like
concur.
it's like
Let's go.
I would love to go.
Tennis is actually
Kate, I don't want to.
No. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me speak here for a second. Every year you have to re-explain it to me because I don't think about it during the year but when I'm watching it, I actually get it.
Okay.
No, I do. I understand.
I've tried to explain multiple
I get
sports
it.
to you,
I
Kate.
can't explain it to you right now, but when you explain it to me, it's not like football. It takes maybe like once or twice, but then I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. This is not hard. Tennis is not hard to understand. It's a very simple game. Like it's not difficult. There's no major complexities like football. There's no like that 7,000 teams, 5 hours of stopping every 2 seconds. I enjoy tennis. So I would love to go to the U.S. Open, but I'll tell you one thing.
We gotta do it right.
I'm not paying money, and I'm not traveling all the way to Queens. And yes, y'all, it's all the way to Queens because I live in Stamford. To watch people I don't know. So if we need to watch people that we know.
But Kate, it's tournament style, so you don't know what you're gonna get.
That's just disrespectful.
So you could get a day pass.
You mean to tell me I can't get tickets to see?
Well, no, that's the point of the day pass.
Naomi Osaka.
The day pass allows you to go through all of the different games except for the ones in the Louis Armstrong one because that's the main one. So you're going to get a big game there. That's where your big players
I want to
play.
see Alcaraz. I want to see.
But they could be playing in other smaller tournaments out there.
Wait, I get them confused. Not Federer. He retired, right?
Federer's
the other
retired.
guy. The other guy.
Pete Sampras?
No.
Who you
He
talking-
retired. I
Are
know
you
he
talking about someone
retired.
who's retired?
No, he currently still plays. Good
Not
God.
Nadal. Nadal's retired.
Nadal retired?
Yes. Rafael Nadal retired. Yeah.
No, it's not him. It's the other guy. There's 3. It's Federer, Nadal, and
I don't know who you're talking about.
he's still playing.
Is he a big? Is he an American?
He's Eastern European. What is his name?
You're not gonna know Medvedev.
No, I've heard of that. That's not him. Oh shoot balls.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Hold on.
While
I'll
Kate
figure it
figures
out.
that out.
Yeah.
Today, guys,
Famous male
You're
tennis
speaking out loud
player.
as I was.
Famous male tennis player.
You're gonna get 1,000 of them.
I'll know as soon as his name pops
Kate,
up.
you're gonna
Djokovic. See?
Oh, Djokovic.
I told you I would know it.
Yeah.
Djokovic.
What about him?
I would like to see him play. He's one of my favorites.
Oh, it'd be great to see. Yeah,
Yeah.
Djokovic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Djokovic.
Oh,
would be great to
now
see.
you act like you know who I'm talking about.
Djokovic would be great to see. But when I went
Novak
when I went
Djokovic.
2 years ago, maybe 3.
Uh-huh.
I got to see Medvedev. Which was an amazing match. Who else did I
might
see?
pick up everything.
I saw somebody else, but it was great. And you you definitely want to enjoy enjoy everything. So
Oh,
you might want to do
absolutely.
one game in the major stadium and the smaller games outside.
I would actually like to go there for the day and maybe walk around, relax.
It's
see-
awesome.
Yeah, like that's what I would like to do. Preferably when it's not steaming outside.
Then you're looking at late August
No, that's steaming, Kayode.
or early September. Remember, it's over early.
Do you
September.
remember that year we went with keto?
Yeah, it was.
It was
Boiling.
boiling, and it was after It was Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, it was boiling.
Yeah, I'm
Boiling.
not about that life.
Also, listen,
Tell me.
guys, we're obviously we're back from Disney. I think we talked about this last week, right? Yeah, Kate has one of her expensive Disney shirts on that. Thank God for the discount. But yeah, she has a nice little sweatshirt on. Great trip.
It's pink and gold. Can't go
Great
wrong.
trip. But like we mentioned last week, Kate, we have to make conscious decisions about how we move and when we go.
Yeah, I'm not going in May anymore. They were like, oh, it's unseasonably warm. I'm like, of course. The one time it was like that time I went whale watching. Oh, it's unseasonably choppy. Well, of course it is. The one time I decided to do this. I am never going back to Disney in May. I can't.
May,
I won't do it.
June, July.
Well, no, that's common
August.
sense. You're not going to Florida in the summer. That I don't understand.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
It is
unless you're
October, November, December, or January, or February. Those are the months.
And that's the thing. If it's hot here, why are you going to a hotter climate? That always never made any sense to me. Like, if it's cold here, then I'm going to a hot climate.
Now, there's a picture of me in front of the Tron ride wearing like a sweatshirt.
That was when we went in 2022 or 2023. We went in December of 2023. That's when Tron was fully fresh open. And the weather could not have been better. Like, it was wearing light sweatshirts. And it's not like we had to take them off as the day went on. Like, it was just this beautiful breeze. But we did get caught in that one rainstorm at that time.
But it didn't last long.
Yes, it did. It rained all night. And it was heavy. It was like monsoon rain. Yeah.
Disney Springs, yes.
We had to book it. It wouldn't stop.
It wouldn't stop. You're right. You're right.
It's not like the Caribbean rain that squalls. It rains and then moves on.
You're right. Want to be with you everywhere. Everywhere. Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, wait. I have a story about this.
About Fleetwood Mac?
Yeah. So I was 10. And it's Christmas time, and I'm unwrapping a Christmas gift, and it's a CD, an album, called Fleetwood Mac.
Wait, that's the name of it?
It was Fleetwood Mac's album.
Oh,
and I was like, I don't know.
I didn't know. Story, Kate?
Yeah, it was like self-titled, I think, or if they have one. But I just, sorry, I got distracted. But I didn't know who Fleetwood Mac was.
Who got you a Fleetwood Mac?
Mom and Dad, and I was like, what is this?
Why would they how old were you?
I was like maybe 11, 12, maybe.
Were you listening to Fleetwood Mac at this time?
Hold on. No, I wasn't.
Oh God, I love your parents. God bless their souls. But when your dad got me the Beats speaker holder,
he didn't know. He thought it came with the speaker, or maybe he thought we had the speaker. To be fair, we had.
Instead of the Beats, that probably was one of the most disappointed times I've ever as an adult. I was like, yeah,
that's hilarious.
Thanks. I guess.
Oh my gosh! But listen, I have a facility issue I have to deal with for work. I apologize. I will be right back, y'all. You might have to bring up CNN Entertainment and do my
CNN Entertainment
morning Brews morning news for me. There was tons I wanted to talk about. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Well, as Kate goes off into the sunset for whatever random thing she's going to do right now, this is your morning Brews morning news. I gotta say, I was caught off guard. I didn't have anything to say about news here. But let me see something. Let me see. And there's always something in terms of political. Tulsi Gabbard has resigned as Trump's top U.S. intelligence official. Yeah, I don't know if anybody cares about that. I think we're seeing the unraveling of a lot of stuff here. But there's also rumors of an Iran peace deal. Who knows? Maybe gas prices may go back down to a normal price. Let me tell you something right now. I paid $42. And for some of you who may have gas guzzlers or bigger trucks that say, oh, you filled up for $42, that's nothing. Let me tell you something. It is something because I normally fill up on $30 or $32. Now it's costing me like an extra $10 to $15 to fill up my little car. We got to do something about this. So I'm hoping there's a peace deal. I'm hoping the stock market takes wind and they're like, you know what? We're going to lower prices, or it's a good sign. So now everyone's going to react, which will then cause gas prices to go back down. And now we're at some normalcy. But as you know, listen, guys, we're all Americans here, right? And as Americans, we know in this country, there will be ebbs and flows to a lot of things that go on, from stock markets to gas prices to interest rates to home buying. And speaking of home buying, interest rates have hit another high, making home ownership damn near impossible. So that's good news for all of us. Oh, Kate's back. Oh,
sorry, I had to.
Sorry, I was going on a tangent about home interest rates, which are at another high, which is making home ownership virtually impossible, which are making people not want to sell,
of course,
and which is making people not want to buy.
It's such a depressing topic. I thought I was going to come into a little bit more of a lighter, happier thing.
Well, I covered the Iran deal possibly and Tulsi Gabbard of the U.S. intelligence resigning.
Well, apparently her husband is battling a very rare form of bone cancer, so that's why she's stepping down. First of all, I just have to say, she is stunning. Like, she is beautiful. I've never seen her before with that streak of gray. Go ahead, girl, wear it. Embrace it.
She's got like an X-Men look to her.
Yeah. So I would say on a lighter note, but unfortunately, it's not really. The news is not really light these days.
It's dark news day.
Kyle Busch, world-renowned NASCAR driver, 41 years old, died yesterday. Actually, I believe he died Thursday. We're not quite sure from what. Apparently, people were notified that he had a severe illness, and within hours he was gone. So I don't know what was going on. Apparently, he was suffering from a really intense, bad sinus infection a few weeks or months ago. But yeah, I don't know. But definitely super young, keeping his family, his wife, and their 2 young kids in our prayers. Also lost the other guy.
Come on, babe. You gotta have the notes down.
I know.
Like you can't do a mock news show when you don't have the people's names.
It'll come back to me. But also, Stephen Colbert's last episode of The Late Show was on Thursday night after 11 years. Had some crazy guests. I saw a clip of Bryan Cranston standing up in the audience asking him if he could be his guest. And it was just funny. It's sad of how this ended, but I think he made the best of it. And I think he's excited for what comes. I heard an interview with him on the Smartless podcast with Jason Bateman. Let's talk about that for a second.
What?
This Smartless podcast,
I don't know much about
is hilarious. You have Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, and Sean Hayes. That's Hollywood greatness in the room.
That's a good mix.
Yeah, all comedians. It's really good. Like, it's just, you have the vision of them literally like what we're doing, like sitting around a table, like casually talking, shooting the breeze. And then they have a guest. They usually have guests. So this last podcast, most recent episode, they had Nick Kroll, who's actually from Rye. Him and Jason Bateman are both from Rye, New York.
Jason Bateman. Oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I ran into Justine Bateman in Portchester.
Did you literally ran into her like, hey, girl, I know you?
She came into a deli. I looked at her. She looked at me, and she kept it moving.
Because she knew you knew who she was?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't know Justine if I was bit by her. But I will tell you this. In my photography days, I did a huge family birthday party. This woman named Lynn Kroll. And Lynn Kroll is Nick Kroll's mother. And I was the photographer with my dad, and at the time he was dating Amy Poehler.
Your dad was dating Amy Poehler?
No, Nick Kroll is dating Amy Poehler. Don't tell my mom.
I don't think she would care.
I know.
I don't think she would care.
I don't even think she knows who Amy Poehler is. But anyway, Amy Poehler and Nick Kroll were dating, and Amy Poehler was there, and it was cool. I said something. I was trying to do a group shot, and I said something, and she used it as sarcastic bait to make a joke, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so flattered." But yeah, so you guys should check it out. Smartless, everywhere you can find your podcast. It's really great chemistry. They're very funny. I just listened to it for Will Arnett's voice. I am a huge fan. But anyway,
very nice.
Full circle. What else we got here? Actor Russell Andrews shares ALS diagnosis.
Russell Andrews, who's that?
I don't know. Let me click on this.
CNN.
Oh, I don't know. Do you know this guy?
Let's see. No, I don't know him. I'm sorry.
Really sad though, because especially. Oh wait, maybe that's not Russell Andrews. No, that is him. Sorry. Because just lost Eric Dane from the same diagnosis a few months ago. What else we got?
Is ALS
it's a neurological disorder?
Is it a death sentence in some cases?
Yeah, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah, because there's no cure, and It's basically like your muscles just giving up. Like they stop working, and eventually it'll reach your respiratory system, and it just like Eric Dane was pretty much paralyzed. Like if you saw his last appearance, which was that Netflix special, he could barely talk. Like he was not really moving his lips. I mean, he died shortly after that. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got now, guys.
Wow.
So,
the Kyle Busch was very shocking.
yeah,
Big time.
sad. Very sad.
Yeah, very young guy, which is crazy.
Yeah. Who is that other person that passed away?
From? I don't know, Kate.
Let me do one of my random Google searches. Death of...
Oh, Lord. Is that how you find out if someone's dead?
I mean, it comes up, so...
Is just saying death of someone?
Death. Who else? Kyle Murray, maybe...
Well, while Kate does that, let's give a birthday
what is
shout
death?
out.
What to expect in the
Let's
last
give a
7 minutes of
birthday
death.
shout out to the one and only Oscar winner,
Who?
Mr. Ryan Coogler.
Woo!
He's 40 years
How
old
old
today.
is he? Wow, the big 4-0. I didn't know we were the same age.
40 years old today. Joan Collins turned 93.
I'm sorry. What? That's
Joan
crazy.
Collins, 93 years old. Drew Carey, 68 years old.
Wow.
The host of The Price is Right now.
He's been doing that for a long
Yeah,
time
he's
now.
been doing that for a minute.
Yeah.
Good for him, man. That's
Yeah.
a solid gig.
Totally.
That will never go away unless he
Never.
wants it to go away.
He wants it to go
Let's see. Who else
I don't
is-
find Drew Carey funny though.
No, he's not funny.
I've tried watching his show. I don't know.
No, he's not funny at all. Not
Yeah.
funny. But okay, we do have to talk about. Well, once we get to the. Are you done with your morning brews?
Yeah, that's the only updates I have.
Once we get to the soon film block for Rotten Tomatoes, I'm gonna give my full review of The Boys
Oh boy.
series finale.
I'm interested to hear how that went.
And now the new show, Vault Rising, which is the prequel, looks freaking fantastic. They didn't leave us with nothing. So Gen V is canceled. Well, they finished after 2 seasons, so they canceled it. The Boys is done after 5, and now they're giving us Vault Rising, which gives you the story of Soldier Boy, who is Homelander's father. And you see his era of superheroes, and it's going to be.
His name is Soldier Boy.
All of them have ridiculous
How are they?
superhero
How are they
names.
spelling that? Is like the rapper Soldier Boy.
Wouldn't you spell it like soldier?
So, well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You spell it like soldier.
Speaking of generations, I'm very intrigued. So we're on Gen Z currently.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking in real life. So we're on Gen Z, and then the generation after them is apparently Gen Alpha. So what are we just starting at the alphabet again? Is that how we're doing this?
Is that how it works?
I don't know. Then what? Gen Beta? Like, is that what's happening? What's
no-
after Beta?
I have no idea how the
How does
gens
this work? Is it like the hurricanes? Do you have a list of names that you're going with?
Could be.
You know, this is what I think about at 3 a.m. when I'm supposed to be sleeping and I'll wake up randomly to pee because that's the period of life I'm in now.
That's true.
TMI, but it happens, guys.
That's true.
Everything breaks after 30. But yeah, like what happens? Like, where do we go from here?
Good question.
We're at Gen Z right now, but then Gen Alpha's
I'll
creeping
tell
their
you
way
right
up.
now.
What's Gen Alpha, by the way?
Gen
What
Z is doomed.
age group?
You could imagine Gen Alpha. It's an atomic bomb. Put
What-
it that
but
way.
what generation? Okay, so you have my reference point is always Gen X, which is your aunt's generation.
X?
Gen X. She's Gen X. If
Oh.
she's listening, if I'm wrong, she will correct me. So if I don't see a text, I know that I'm right. Then after Gen X, I think you have millennials, which is us.
Mm-hmm.
Then after millennials, you have Gen Z, which is the current generation.
Okay.
Then after Gen Z, I think is upcoming is Gen Alpha, but I don't know what age group that is. Let's Google search. You know, I'm really about this Google search life, guys. I really am. It's very helpful.
Well, while
Gen
Kate figures
Alpha.
that out,
Wait, Gen Alpha. Oh,
where we are.
Wow, 2013 to 2025.
doesn't mean, wait, what? 2013?
Gen Alpha is kids that were born Gen Z 1997 to 2012.
Okay.
Gen Alpha 2013 to 2025.
2013.
Millennials, which is us, 1981 to 1996. Gen
Wait,
X.
1991 to 1996?
So the last 3 generations are your generation, your Gen X. No, there's 4 generations. Gen X, 1965 to 1980. So that's
Okay.
your aunt, right? Millennials, which is us, 1981 to 1996.
Oh, 81 to 96.
Correct.
Okay.
Just a long time. That's 15 years. Gen Z, 1997 to 2012.
1997, 2012. Okay.
And then you have your Gen Alpha, which is 2013 to 2025.
Oh.
So what's next? Let's see. Gen
Interesting.
Alpha. What's the next gen? Oh, she texted me.
Who?
She just sent me a whole list of the generations. I love this for her. I love this. Thank you for being so thorough.
That's our associate producer.
All the this Google search is just great, guys. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, while Kate is looking at that, guys, keep it here because we have our couples.
Oh no, not the Lost Generation.
The Lost Generation. Jesus.
1883 to 1900.
Wow, that is the Lost Generation because all of them died at 20.
Jeez Louise. Speaking of that, there's a CNN documentary coming out. We'll touch on a little bit called "Why We Dream," about our last heroes, like that are still alive. Like we're talking World War II, like that are still alive, like very far and few between. And they're talking about their experience and stuff. I saw a clip for it. It looks so good. I can't wait. CNN don't sleep on those CNN documentaries. They put out
they're
some
very
good
good.
ones.
They're very good.
Yeah.
But we got a couples topic coming up after this,
The
y'all.
Greatest Generation. How rude.
Welcome back to the show. Give it up for us for being here. It's always a plus.
You like my Disney shirt?
I like the Disney shirt.
Thanks.
It's dope. I like the Disney shirt a lot.
Much. Appreciate it.
But Kate, welcome back. Listen, we have a couples topic for you guys today. Couples topic. It's a simple one, but maybe complex in some cases.
Sorry.
Can
Still jamming to the song in my head.
a husband and wife be in business together? Not only can, but should they be in business together?
Why are you saying it like that?
Kate, what do you think?
Business together.
do
Like
you
that's
think,
what's
Kate?
like what's going on over there. It's a
Can
loaded question.
we?
I mean, can you? Yeah,
be-
you can.
I mean, because
Should you? That's a different question. I think it depends on the people. Depends on, I don't know. It's tricky, man. And then, you have some couples that just really do it right and are power couples and, succeed and make tons of money. And then you have some couples and they don't make it. They get divorced. And then you got all this stuff that you're fighting over. I don't know. It's tough. And then it's like you have to ask yourself, was it worth it?
so
I don't know. I think money is tough. Money can be is the root of all evil, honestly. And I think
is it? No, I'm
it
just
can
kidding.
be.
I'm just
Why'd your voice go up 3 octaves?
kidding. Is it though?
But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. That's tough.
Okay, here's my thing.
I think a husband and wife team could be very dynamic and powerful, but you got to be careful with that.
Wouldn't you say we're sort of in business by doing stuff like this?
Yes.
Giver's hand, like.
Well, no, Giver's Hand doesn't count. It's a
counts
nonprofit.
because-
It's not a business. You're not
But it still
generating.
counts.
No,
Because
you're
we're
not
running-
generating profit from it. When you start generating profit for something, that's when it becomes tricky because
Well,
then
I think you're
then you have
thinking
two
of it
people
too
that are
literal.
benefiting.
I think when I hear of the business, I don't think it necessarily has to generate income. I think it's something that two people are doing that is a venture outside of their normal 9 to 5.
No, why then
is-
would this be a controversial topic then? If
Because-
you're not? The added element that provides controversy is you generating a profit from it.
For me, I think of it differently. I think it's not just the money. I think it is the involvement of a spouse in a venture that is not tied to like a marriage or like the kids
No, of course
or
it's tied to
like
the marriage because you're married.
Well,
I
yes,
think that's
yeah.
the thing. That's the tricky aspect of it is that you are married, so there's a different element to it that makes it more layered, makes it more complex. Then you add in when you are doing something to generate profit, then another layer. So it can be very, very, very tricky. You have to have very strict guidelines. You also have to just develop boundaries that don't allow you to blur the lines between your priorities as a family and your priorities as business partners. That's very important.
True. I just think when I think of, because yes, you're right. There is an element where involving finances gets a little tricky, but as a secure couple, married, following the Lord, all that good stuff, I feel like if we are on the same page, And we've talked about all the details before we do this business.
Yeah.
What's what, who's getting paid. We both know where the accounts are. Not one person knows and the other one has no clue. So when the feds are knocking on the door saying, hey, man, what happened? You're looking at me like, well, he was supposed to pay. Or I'm looking at you like, oh, she was supposed to pay. No. We're going to know everything together. I don't want no.
That's true.
I don't want no
surprises.
Problems.
This isn't
with the feds.
isn't Schitt's Creek episode 1,000. We're
No
not,
beef
we're not
with the
trying
feds.
to show up here and not know. Like, I'm not going to be out here caught like Teresa Giudice. I love you, girl, but I'm not going to prison because I signed something I didn't know what I was signing, and you messed me up.
No beef
I'm
with the
not
feds.
doing that. Do you hear me?
I'm too pretty for prison.
So am
can't
I.
Go.
I'm not doing that. And
I can't go.
I'm not. Although, I mean, I could stand to get ripped. I'm just saying. There's that one benefit.
I'm too pretty for prison. I can't go. I can't go. I can't go.
Oh,
I can't
you
go.
are handsome.
Can't go.
You wouldn't make it, babe.
I won't last. or I may be
Or you
running the biggest gang in there.
Oh, gosh.
My do-rag on with bald head. Yeah.
You're not do-rag with a bald head.
Yeah, do-rag. They call me Ice Pick. You come to visit me and you're like, Kayode? I'm like, don't call me that. It's Ice Pick, damn it.
Where'd you get ice pick from? Is that just, you just made
Ice Pick. Yeah. Do-rag, everything. Shorts down to my shoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. We're not going to do that. Don't do that. I can't deal with that.
I gotta change my persona. They can't know I like movies and I like walks in the park or I bike ride.
Kitty, I don't think you should even say walks in the park right now. That's
I do,
not good for your look.
I do Pilates. They can't know that. They can't do.
You know what though? I bet you
that.
guys in prison do Pilates.
No.
Like, it's great for the
No,
core.
no, they can't know.
What else are they doing? Look, that's the other thing. We're getting off on a tangent here, but if you're in prison, I don't need you telling me you don't have time to do that. No. You're gonna do everything. You're gonna test everything. You're gonna do Pilates. You're gonna do yoga. You're gonna do housekeeping classes. Like, you're doing everything. What else are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, make use of your time. You know, if I had that kind of time on my hands, I would have written 4 books by now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, do something. I mean, but yeah. Back to the original question. We gotta be. I agree with you. We got to be both educated, have our eyes open here, know what we're talking about. And it's okay to have one person, I think, in the marriage have strengths of doing something, but both people need to be knowledgeable about it. You know, that's like being a boss, right? You're not going to necessarily do all the stuff, but you need to know how to do all the stuff. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing. If you're... What's happening here?
Sorry about that.
If you're aligned and have the same goals, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. And 2 people are stronger. I mean, if you strengthen each other and you can get stuff done, yeah, absolutely, go for it. It does present its challenges, though.
It does present the challenges.
But what things
doesn't?
in life doesn't, right?
Yeah, what doesn't? And I think it's beautiful when 2 people come together in a relationship or a marriage and run a business together that's successful.
Yeah.
And it's a vision of both of them that they want to see grow and there's passion behind it and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think that is a major plus.
Well, look what we've done for Scriptly Adapted. I mean, we've been doing this together for 15 years. So, and it's gone through different iterations. It's, you know, and I think it's taken us a very long time to get to the part where we have found our niche and what has stuck. But, you know, bouncing ideas off each other and what looks good and whatever. And it just came together from the shared love of entertainment and film and movies and that culture and pop culture and things like that. So I think beautiful things can come from shared passions and shared loves. But I think the tricky part of it is when you start introducing the aspect of making money. That's the tough part. I think that's when people run into issues.
But then, like you said, there could always be the necessary conversation to know that we're on the same page.
Possibly.
I get paid 90%, you get paid the 10.
Wow. Well, they always say the 10 protects the 90. It's the most important part. So
you good with the 10?
No, I think you should get the 10. I should get the 90.
I'll take the 10.
Yeah.
I'll work out. I'll work the 10.
What about 5150? I'm good at that.
5150.
Yeah, I have 51. Yeah. 49. I'm sorry. 51,
I mean, yeah,
49. 5150. That didn't make sense. 5149.
Okay, where's your math at?
It's
What are
bad.
you doing?
You know this.
Yeah, it's pretty-
my math is not my strength.
It's pretty basura. It's
I
pretty
could
trash.
knock out a 50-page paper right now, but math is not my strong point.
I'm telling you.
5149. How about that?
That sounds good.
Who's majority owner?
Me.
No, that's no. You see what I mean?
So wait, you wouldn't trust me to be the majority owner?
It's not about trust. It's
So
that we both put in equal effort.
Why couldn't I be the majority owner?
We both put in equal effort.
One person has to be the majority owner.
Right, so it'd be me.
Why would it be? I don't trust your voting power during a.
Am I selling my shares?
Yeah,
like, what's happening?
I don't trust your voting power. But listen, man, think about it. If someone's here watching or listening, and you guys are in a marriage or relationship, and you're thinking about doing a little business side hustle, just think about the things that may come with it, and think about your partnership. Is it strong enough to withstand some of the things that you may come across in terms of like finances and structure and who's running what and being transparent? Can you do that? And we'll see. As this thing here, Scriptly Adapted, grows, you may see us on CNN.
That's
Couple
right.
fights for majority shares
Oh,
of
no,
Scriptly
we
Adapted.
don't want that.
We don't want that.
No.
No, we don't want that. But I'll win. I'll win. I'll win.
Oh, you'll win. Okay, great. Good to know.
The great Luther Vandross. You gotta say it like that.
Why? Why do you have to say it like
You
that?
gotta say it like
though?
that.
It's just like so alive.
The great
Oh boy.
Luther
All right.
Vandross. You gotta say it like that. Welcome back to the show, y'all. Give it up for us. If you're just turning in, we just had a couples topic of the week.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about some news, some sad news out there in the world. Wish we could bring you more happy stuff, but I guess that's what we're here for, Kate.
Oh, I remember the second person.
Oh,
Sorry, it
there
took
we
me
go.
a second.
Back to the death conversation.
The very popular YouTuber Danny Go lost his 14-year-old son this past weekend, or I think this week actually. He has gone viral. He is a YouTuber that does children's videos, and now he even has a spot on Netflix. So definitely keeping him and his family in our prayers as well.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Very
but
sad.
yeah, very popular. I mean,
Extremely popular.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe I'm in the wrong business. I need
what are we
I need
doing,
to make
guys?
kids TV shows.
Yeah, it's
kids
so
kids
corny.
something.
Danny Go, I think, has rivaled Miss Rachel. I don't even think Miss Rachel had a spot on Netflix. Did she?
I don't think so because that thing is new.
Let me tell you something about Miss Rachel.
Is she still around?
This might be a hot take.
Is she? I don't even know.
She has the most annoying voice I have ever heard in my life. Like, I don't know what it is about her that does it with these kids. I don't know, but
love her.
she is so irritating. When we were around with a friend who has a young family member watching this thing and it just playing it, I was like, oh my God. We were in the car. I was like, oh my God, please shut this off. Please shut this off. I don't know what's worse, a crying baby on a plane or Miss Rachel's voice. It's tough, you know?
The kids love her.
Ugh.
The kids love
I
her,
think Danny
man.
Go's giving her a run for her money. But anyway, on to our film Rotten Tomatoes of the week.
Can't we do something like Danny Go? Hey, kids, let's count to 10. 1, 2,
At least you have rhythm.
3, 4. Come on, guys. 5, 6, 7.
Not the 6.
8?
Okay, we
Yeah.
got the point. Not the 6.
Can't we just do that and post it?
That pitch tone was like perfect, by the way.
We put a green screen in back of us. There's crayons and blocks and stuff flying around.
Crayons and blocks.
And we're literally
or
counting
iPads.
to 10. That's it. I guarantee we blow up.
We
1
would.
million followers.
Absolutely. 100%. We'd be rich.
We should do it.
I'm not. I need your voice to come back to
We
normal.
should do it.
There you go.
We should do it.
Although it's not kid friendly, but.
We should do it.
All right. So anyway, back to our Rotten Tomatoes film.
Rotten Tomatoes film of the week, y'all.
You haven't been giving an applause button. What's going on with this today?
Yes,
Come on.
yes.
Come on.
Rotten Tomatoes film. Kate, you watched a couple of things.
I have watched quite a bit. When you
but
go
let's-
out and
let's-
leave me for
let's-
your wrestling buddies. It's
What
fine.
we did not talk about
Tell me.
is the Michael Jackson.
Oh, we're starting with that.
Michael.
Okay.
We did not. We didn't even touch upon it. And I
Sad.
gotta
It's
tell
been
you,
out for a month now.
it was very good.
Failed.
Definitely
It was.
a film that you have to see in IMAX for sure.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was. Awesome.
You definitely want to see this in IMAX because of the music. You get the scale of the music videos, and you have to see it there to really engulf yourself in it. And I thought it was well done. Listen,
was
was
well
there
done. It's
was there a lot of
Antoine Fuqua.
things that were kind of rushed or skipped? Yes, like the whole. I'm surprised they didn't mention any relationship with Diana Ross in terms of this. How they knew her, or if they knew her, that was pretty big. They named that in the American Dream version in the 1992 or 4. I think it was 94. The American Dream documentary or movie or whatever. But they didn't mention it here. And then also, We Are the World, which he co-wrote with Lionel Richie and
Kayode.
Quincy Jones. I
But
don't
I mean,
understand why that wasn't even
Bro,
mentioned.
but like that wasn't
was
just a
huge.
Michael Jackson thing. It was
I
celebrities
know,
from
but it
all
was
over the industry.
huge.
I get it, but it wasn't just him. And I think, look, if you some things have to be sacrificed. If you had put, and it was only a part one. If you put everything in that movie, we would have been sitting there for 3 hours.
I'll
I
take
mean,
a 2 hour and 45-minute movie.
no, I'm sorry. I love
Yeah.
Mike, but I'm not doing that. And I also, it wets your I think it wet your palate enough where you're going to come back wanting more.
Yes.
I think the way that it ended was perfect. I personally think he did a good enough job where he combined everything to be like, okay, we're getting a high level highlight information of everything. For me, the real beautiful part about the film was kind of understanding a more intimate side of Michael Jackson. Obviously, this is a movie. But, I mean, it got as real as you could get is with his nephew playing the part. First of all, let's just talk about that. When he opened his mouth, if you had your eyes closed, you would have thought you were watching or listening to Michael Jackson himself. His voice, I mean, yes, they are related. Yes, there's genes in play. We get that. But he's still not Michael Jackson. So when he opened his mouth, and I highly doubt his voice sounds like that in real life, it was incredible. I mean, it was unbelievable. He was very good in the role. And it's nice that he could pay homage to his uncle in that way. I like to see a more intimate side of him. I think what the movie did for me was it allowed me to understand that there was a vulnerability to him. I think that people were so cruel to kind of overlook. And I think a lot of that stemmed from the fact that he was one of the youngest. And he was just so totally, I think, misjudged. I wouldn't even say abused. I think that's a very strong word. I think Joe Jackson came from a different generation. I think he thought he was doing what was best for his kids. I don't condone maybe how he parented, but I think for us to judge it is a little harsh concerning his circumstance and what he did. But I think Michael was misjudged by his father. I don't think he understood him. I think and yes, he was mean, but I think that generation was just different. But it gave me an ability to see a side of him that made my heart hurt. Like, I think he was just yearning to be loved and to be understood. And he was looking for love in what might have looked like weird places, but he was just a soft person, I think, and he just wanted to share that with people. And that's what made me sad, because I don't think that people really understood that. I think they just criticized him, and the world did to him what his father did to him. And he didn't really have the chance, I think, to have people in his life, really, except for his mother, that truly loved him. So that's what I got from the film. Yeah,
he found solace in his mom, and that was that was nice to see. Like, they had a very special relationship. And he, Michael was just extreme. He was a genius, right? So, but he didn't have that childhood. So he kind of was looking for things to kind of find love in, like animals and toys and kid stuff that he never really had when he was a kid, because he was busy becoming Michael Jackson, right? And I give. See, now here's the thing. Like, Joe was Joe. We know Joe Jackson. Right. But he pushed those boys to become great in a way where if he didn't, would we have this Michael Jackson? Like, would Michael be who we know him to be if it wasn't for Joe? See, listen, Joe might have been, he might have been selfish. He might have been, but he did see talent in those boys.
He did. He just didn't marry that, I think, with encouragement and love. And that, unfortunately, people focus on that instead of understanding that.
They saw it.
Or giving him, I wouldn't say grace, but kind of just being like, okay, you know what? I think this relationship was more layered. I don't think Joe Jackson came from an era where he probably didn't get that growing up either. And he worked, he worked in an industrial plant. That's not the life he envisioned for himself. And there was a scene in the movie where he was talking about that to his kids, where he was like, this is the life you want for yourself. This is what you want. And I think that he didn't want his kids to go down the same path that he did. How he enacted that probably could have been tweaked a little bit, but but yeah, I thought it was very well done. I'm looking forward to the second one. I think Antoine Fuqua is a very well-known, established director. I think he did it justice. Interestingly enough, the only sister that is mentioned was Latoya Jackson. Yes. Janet were not in the film. I've heard that Janet had told them that she did not want to be involved. So she didn't want to be listed as a producer. She didn't want... You know what? Also, I
think that's so unfortunate.
No, not for nothing though. but I think this is where we have to look at the big picture here. She is probably so sick of it all. Like, her brother was this national, global sensation, right? For probably much his entire life. Yeah. I think the woman just wants some peace. Like, I just think they're tired. She just wants some peace. Like, I don't want to be involved in another biopic or another thing. Like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like, he's my brother, first and foremost. I love him. His life kind of was tragic. And it is what it is. Like, she just probably didn't want any involvement in it because she doesn't want to talk about it anymore. And there's a small part of me that doesn't blame her. But you're right. I think it's unfortunate in the sense because I'm sure her character's probably going to come up at some point. How can you not involve Janet Jackson in his story? I mean,
it has to come up, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Janet in something.
Yeah.
Have we ever gotten a Janet biopic?
Well, they're talking about it to cast. They were thinking of casting Halle Bailey as her. There's been talks about casting Halle Bailey as playing Janet Jackson, which I thought would be pretty close. But anyway, you guys should check it out. I think it's probably still in theaters.
Oh,
right?
yeah, definitely still making money. It's like 733 million worldwide or something like that.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
On another note, Oscar winner Chloe Zhao, she did win this year, right? Yeah. For Hamnet, some of these Oscar movies.
She did not win.
Who won?
For Best Director?
Yeah.
No, it was
Who was
Paul
it?
Thomas Anderson.
Oh, my bad, guys. She was nominated.
She
did win, though,
but
not for Hamnet. Yeah,
she won for another one.
What did she win for?
Is it
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once? Was that her?
Zhao?
Oh, God, we're terrible at this right now.
Sorry, guys.
But anyway, she
us.
is an Oscar winner, just not for Hamnet. So my bad, I retract that statement. Paul Thomas, we love you. But yes, Hamnet, some of these Oscar movies are sleeper hits, but... and this one was one of them. I was a little concerned because it is a heavy period piece. It's basically about William Shakespeare and his influence in writing Hamlet. Hamnet was the name of his son. So William Shakespeare had 3 children with his wife Agnes, and his only son was named Hamnet. And spoiler alert, Hamnet unfortunately died. He died super early, super young when they started having the plague. This is now, granted you, this is in the 1800s, late 1800s. So they had, I think, the bubonic plague, and Hamnet contracted it and he died. And so it was a story about love and loss and grief and how that formulated his play, Hamlet. And it was beautifully done. Let me tell you something. Jessie Buckley 110% deserved that Oscar. There is no contesting that. She was brilliant. Facially, anguish-wise, I mean, the whole 10 yards, 12 yards. I don't know what the saying is, but she was great. You guys should check it out. It's streaming now, I believe, on one of your many platforms. But Hamnet was very, very, very good. Very heavy, but very good.
It's on Hulu.
Also, don't you hate it when you're in the middle of watching something on a flight and it's never, and it doesn't end, and then you got to pick it up when you get home? You're like, okay, what part was I at?
Nomadland is what Chloe Zhao won.
Interesting.
Nomadland.
That wouldn't have been my pick, but anyway, yeah, that. So there's a couple things I've been watching, and then we'll get into Kayode's The Boys finale. Man of Fire, which is on Netflix. Started the first episode, and then, of course, my husband tells me he wants to watch it with me, so I had to stop. Nemesis, which is by the creators of Power. They just can't let this thing alone, can they? I mean, there's...
Wait, is it a Powers...
It's by the creator of Power.
Oh, but it has nothing to do with the story.
They mention it's one of the characters. What's the name of the lawyer? The white guy that kept getting caught up. I can't remember his name in Ghost. And then he shows up in Power, too, and now he's in this. The guy, I'm like, are you not working? Like, no offense. The white guy, the lawyer. You'll know him when I show it to you. I can't remember his name.
I don't remember.
It's good. I mean, the acting's a little corny. You have Elon Noel from Insecure, and then some other actors. Heidi Broussard's story, which is focused on the 2019 murder of Heidi Broussard out in Texas. Her best friend abducted her and her baby and killed her and stole her baby. Don't worry. The baby got reunited, and Heidi, and the woman is now in prison 55 years to life. No chance of parole. All right, so that's all I'm watching. Check everything out on your streaming platforms. Kayode, take it away.
Guys.
My voice is now parched.
You gotta,
oh, yes. Yes.
So, if you have not seen yet The Boys finale on Paramount. I mean, I'm sorry, on Prime, you might not want to listen to this review. The Boys.
Yikes.
The Boys season 5 series finale has happened, and it was, in my opinion, a very good season 5. It was excellent. I'm going to give this probably an A. An A. Every season was an A, but this was an A. You knew something was going to go down. You knew that this was the end, and you were waiting for the big crescendo, the big scene. And we finally got to see Butcher and Homelander fight power versus power, strength versus strength. And man, I got to tell you, I loved it. Some people are saying it was a little lazy. Some people saying it was a little too fast. Some people saying it was too predictable. But we all knew, and spoil alert, if you don't want to hear this, clip it or turn it off. We all knew Homelander was doomed. He was going to die.
Oh, no.
We all knew it was over for your boy.
Yikes.
And at the hands of Butcher, which is so poetic because their beef stems from season 1, episode 1. You knew this was going to happen. Anthony Starr. Give it up for Anthony Starr. Anthony Starr.
Is that his name?
Who plays...
That's the actor's name?
Homelander, yes. Should win a damn Emmy Award. He is so outstanding delivering this, like, sinister, evil, like, insecure, and then in this last season, he's got this God complex. Outstanding. This show should be nominated for awards because of the acting delivered by not only Starr, but also Carl Urban, who plays Butcher. It was fantastic. And we get a great ending at the end. But it's a great battle scene. We're going to get a Vault Rising prequel, the prequel to The Boys, which thank you, Prime, for not leaving us stranded here. We're going to get more Boys type content that's coming out. We're going to see where Soldier Boy came from, Stormfront, all these older soups who kind of paved the way for these new soups who are maniacs in this new show. And it was just great. A lot of content creators are saying, oh, I wish there was more. I wish they did more. And I think it was perfect. I think we got the necessary deaths. Unfortunately, I think we got the I guess the emergence of new types of characters being built. Again, The Boys finale, A. Fantastic, great action, great violence. Homelander, man. Amazing.
Speaking of unnecessary deaths, The Chi,
The Chi is back.
8, final season, is back. Right. And I said, okay, Kayode, they better not be doing unnecessary kill-offs. Like, please don't. Please don't do it. Please. Please. I can't. I don't want you just killing random people off because you want to end the show. Like, and I don't think Lena Waithe will do that because the show actually, and our sister-in-law said it, well, my sister-in-law said it best. The show has been perfect, and I couldn't agree more. Since season 1, the show has been perfect. There was not really a season that was better than others. I mean, I have my favorite. Well, according to my sister-in-law, I loved every season, which is true. But there was one season in particular that I really, really loved. That was my favorite. But all of them were fantastic. The evolution of the characters was just great. So we're interested. Episode 1 opens with the death of a particular character. We're not going to share who because we have listeners now that have not seen it yet. It just came out. That leaves you wondering, guessing, how did this happen?
Right.
Because the season finale of season 7 did not end with that character dead.
Right.
So it's very interesting. But yes, we're very excited for this. I kind of wanted to let it percolate, but Kayode wanted to dive right in, so we started it yesterday. You guys should check it out now on, help me out? Paramount. The Chi. So, but that's our Rotten Tomatoes film of the week, y'all. A lot of stuff going on.
Lots of stuff to watch this weekend, especially if you're home today and possibly tomorrow. Because the weather sucks. So give your local movie theaters a try and watch Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yep.
and the new movie Obsession, which I heard is very, very good. Keep it locked in, y'all.
No.
We got more show.
Yeah, another song.
We got more show. We got our... Oh, no. I'm sorry. Let me take that down.
No, you're right. It's a song. And then our Legends and Icons
No,
with Kate Winslet.
I got my Blacksploit.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I knew I was right on that one.
I'm sorry. I'm rushing.
You're not reading your rundown.
I'm sorry. I'm not reading the rundown.
What's the point of a rundown?
I got a Blacksploit for y'all. Go ahead. Give it up for me.
Not give it up for me.
I got a Blacksploit for y'all. And I've been highlighting some great black animation, right? And for some people, they'd be like, "Oh, really? You think that's a good show?" Leave me alone. I'm sick of you trolls. This is based on me, what I think is good.
Not based on you.
All right. There's no history book telling me these are great. This is me. So, like it or not, I don't care.
Well,
and this week, we're talking about the great 1994 1992 animated adult animated comedy film, Bébé's Kids. I know some of them personally.
You know some.
I know some
Bébé's
Bébé.
kids?
I know Bébé's Kids.
Yikes!
And I know a Bébé's Kid when I see one. And this movie helped me recognize the characteristics and traits of a Bébé's Kid.
Wow.
And I see them.
Yikes.
Now, this is a 1992 American comedy produced by Paramount Studios, directed by Bruce W. Smith in his directorial debut. It's based on the stand-up routine created by the great late comedian Robin Harris. Robin Harris died 2 years prior to the film's release. In the film, he's voiced by none other than Faison Love. But if you listen to Faison, he sounds a lot like Robin Harris. It's crazy how much he sounds like Robin Harris. So it just fit. It just worked. And this was Faison in his acting debut, which is also interesting. As the first animated film to feature an entirely African-American main cast, it co-stars Vanessa Bell Calloway, Marcus Houston, Nell Carter, and Tone Loc. Originally released theatrically July 31st, 1992 by Paramount Pictures, Bébé's Kids was a critical and commercial failure, although its animation was praised. Critics found fault with its story, screenplay, and humor. Of course they did. They didn't get it. It's 1992. But you watch that now, and anybody could be like, oh, okay, I get everything that's happening in this movie. It probably went over a lot of people's heads. Bébé's Kids grossed $8.4 million at the box office against a budget of 10, becoming a box office bomb. Despite this, it spawned a video game of the same name 2 years ago.
A video game? That's
I gotta
weird.
find a Bébé's Kids video game?
Oh, boy.
Oof.
Yikes.
I might have to see that. Might have to see that. But the original stand-up by routine by Robin Harris is shown in a brief live-action segment before the animated version of the Harris woefully recounts his troubles to a blind bartender. He traces his problems back to Jamaica, a woman he met at a funeral. It's so good. Outside the wake, Robin approaches Jamaica and asks her out. Jamaica picks up her mild-mannered son Leon from the babysitter, and invites Robin to come along with her to the amusement park Fun World, which Robin agrees to, which is great. So now 3 kids join them to Fun World.
It's terrible.
And Robin had no idea they were coming. And these are Jamaica's friends' kids. Bébé. Consisting of LaShawn, Khalil, and the smooth-talking baby Pee-wee. God, this is so good. This makes me want to watch it now. But this is one that I remember as a kid watching all the time. And I think this was also in rotation in some of my classrooms, which is very questionable for the time as well. But this was also a good movie, in my opinion, because not only was the animation decent, which got its praised, but I think because it was 92 and Robin Harris was such a he was controversial, and he was a raw comedian. A lot of these critics didn't understand what it was about or what he was talking about. Right. Now, though, critics today who are a little more culturally aware would definitely feel and know what this is about. So I got to give it up for Bébé's Kids, the 1992 film Robin Harris inspired.
You know what I find interesting?
Great throwback nostalgic film.
So the film was originally conceptualized by Reginald Hudlin as a live-action television comedy series. Following Harris's death in 1990, the film was restructured into an animated feature film. After several unsuccessful attempts at pitching to other studios, Paramount picked up the film, looking to expand their animation portfolio with Hyperion Studios. Then CEO Brandon Tartikoff was able to bring Bébé's Kids over from NBC once he joined Paramount as chairman. So interesting.
Very. Have you seen Bébé's Kids?
I have not.
You haven't?
No.
Oh.
But the reference, I mean, I think the references that I hear people make are good enough for me. I get the point. I didn't know it was a film.
So now you understand what it means when someone says, "Oh man, they got Bébé Kids."
Yeah, I have for a while. It's interesting. My colleague, we cover each other, and anytime she goes on PTO, I always tell her branches are like Bébé's Kids. They misbehave.
So you were using it.
I know what that means.
Really knowing what?
No, I know it. I always understand that. I know what Bébé's Kids is. I just haven't seen the movie, but I get the gist. I know what it is.
Oh man, so good.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys should check that out. This episode or rendition of what's the word? Blacksploit. This segment of Blacksploit is dedicated to Bébé's Kids.
Why are you struggling
with words?
Okay.
Yeah,
why are you struggling with words?
Yeah.
I feel for you.
Did you see this text about the Bébé's Kid Nintendo? It's $21.
Stop the music. $21 for a Super Nintendo? I gotta see if my Nintendo still works.
That is crazy.
The Bébé's Kids game?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's on eBay.
I might have to get that.
Gotta go fight for it.
How much? $21?
That's what it says.
I still feel like that's too much. That game needs to be $10. It's Super Nintendo.
I know, but
that can't be $21. I'm gonna have to negotiate. $15. I'll do it for $15.
For $6, really? That's what we're negotiating here?
10.
All right. Anyway, on to our legends and icons. We see where Kayode's priorities lay. We are doing the great Kate Winslet.
Yeah. Last week we came to y'all with Titanic.
God, I mean,
this week,
no other film than to start. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about. Do you forget how we do Legends and Icons?
I'm sorry,
You're rushing me into the film here.
That's all you. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, the way we had set up was I was going to do their career and you were going to talk about film. It was fine.
But you do
early work and breakthrough from 1992 to 1996. In 92, she had a small part in the television film Anglo-Saxon Attitudes, an adaptation of Angus Wilson's satirical novel. So she also did, she next took on the role of the young daughter of a bankrupt self-made man in the television sitcom Get Back. She also had a guest role in a 93 episode of the medical drama series Casualty. She was among 175 women to audition for Peter Jackson's psychological drama Heavenly Creatures in 94. And was cast after impressing Jackson with the intensity she brought to her part. The New Zealand-based production is based on the Parker Hulme murder case of 1954, in which Winslet played Juliet Hulme, a teenager who assists her friend Pauline Parker, played by Melanie Linsky, in the murder of Pauline's mother. She prepared for the part by reading the transcripts of the girls' murder trial, their letters and diaries, and interacted with their acquaintances. She has said she learned tremendously from the job. Jackson filmed in the real murder locations, and the experience left Winslet traumatized. She found it difficult to detach herself from her character and said that after returning home, she often cried. The film was a critical breakthrough for Winslet. Desson Thompson, a reviewer for the Washington Post, called her a bright-eyed ball of fire, lighting up every scene she's in. Winslet recorded Juliet's aria for the film's soundtrack. Also that year, she appeared as Geraldine Barkley, a prospective secretary, in the Royal Exchange Theatre production of Joe Orton's farce, What the Butler Saw. So, yeah, she's done a lot. She, while promoting Heavenly Creatures, she also auditioned for the film adaptation of Jane Austen's novel Sense and Sensibility, which she was in. She's done San Francisco Chronicle. She won the Screen Actors Guild and British Academy Film Award for Best Supporting Actress and received an Academy Award nomination in the same category. Also in 95, Winslet featured in the poorly received Disney film A Kid in King Arthur's Court.
The Kid in King Arthur's Court.
Yeah, so she's done a lot. This all led up to, obviously, when she was in Titanic. I think Titanic was her major breakout role.
Yes.
But today we are taking it a little bit more current in her last film that she was in and directed, Goodbye June, which was written by her son. Taking the experience that he had when Kate Winslet lost her own mother, his grandmother, and kind of formulated a fictional script around it. And I mean, we are talking all-star cast: Kate Winslet, Helen Mirren, Toni Collette, Andrea Riseborough, Timothy Spall. I mean,
That's a who's who.
Yeah. So apparently Helen Mirren always said that she would never play two kinds of characters: someone who's dying from cancer or someone who has dementia. And Kate was like, I respect that. I just think that you would be fantastic for this role. And Helen Mirren said, I will do it for you. And
easy.
Yeah, she called her on the phone. I mean, Kate's a 2-time Oscar winner, I think. One. So, I mean, I get it. Listen, we're in the same category, girl. No, I think that she respects her. She said she did a fantastic, Helen Mirren told her she did a fantastic job directing it. She said, I want to support you in this in your first directorial role. And Kate said that she did struggle with it. So I was watching an interview on Skip Intro with Krista Smith where she was interviewed and she was talking about the film. And one thing that she did that she said she had really wished she had experienced as an actor was kind of called lock cameras, where you put your cameras on set, you stage the set, and then the entire crew leaves. And it's only the actors acting in a room by themselves while the cameras are recording. And so what that does is it allows the actors to really feel like it's just regular life, like they're just normal people in a room having an interaction. Whereas when you have an entire crew on set, you know you're filming a movie. Right. And she said when you do that, it extracts real authenticity in the acting. And I was like, whoa, like that's brilliant. She's like, I really wish I would have had that experience as an actor herself. And Helen Mirren even said she's only experienced that once when she was doing a sex scene in her 30s many years ago. And she kind of loves that approach as well. The film ultimately is about June, who is played by Helen Mirren. She's the matriarch of a family, and she's dying. She has cancer. And it's mixed in with your humor and your raw family dynamic. Two sisters aren't talking to each other, so they have to repair that relationship. It's about how all of them have different relationships with their parents, with their mother specifically. You look at Timothy Spall, who was also in a few Harry Potter films, brilliant British actor, who's Helen Mirren's husband, and their relationship and how much he loves her. And the film just ends with the whole family putting on this nativity play in the hospital where she's staying. And they wheel her in to watch the play, and she calmly, peacefully just dies in that moment. And their whole family it is a beautiful film. It's brilliantly written. It's brilliantly acted. It's humor. You have the great Toni Collette, who just brings in the humor in the moment, who is hilarious, by the way. But you guys should check it out. It's streaming on Netflix. Goodbye June, directed by Kate Winslet, her first directorial role. And yeah, I just think it's so good.
Nice.
It's so good. Legends and Icons.
I didn't see that.
y'all.
Now, would you say we can
Netflix.
find it? Netflix.
Yeah.
Wow. And her son wrote this.
Her son wrote it. Joe Anders is her son. Originally, I don't know who she's married to now.
I
but
thought it was
he might be Sam
Mendes.
Mendes' kid.
Yeah.
She was married to Sam. Yeah, I think it is.
But what's his last name? Anders.
And I don't know. Who knows?
No,
Yeah. So Winslet explained that she had not initially intended to direct it, but after reading Anders' script, she decided to take on the role of director as well as actor and producer. She emphasized the therapeutic nature of the story, describing it as about family, not just about death. She selected several department heads who were newcomers, including composer Ben Harlan, production designer Allison Harvey, and costume designer Grace Clark. Can you imagine being a newcomer to the industry and your first major project is with Kate Winslet?
That's amazing.
Sign me up. I'll figure it out.
That's how it should be for actors who are already of a certain status.
Yes.
And they know how hard it is for these writers and stage producers and all these stuff to get into the business. Put them on. You just put your son on. Get a whole crew of people who are trying to break in and give them that opportunity.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely. And I think it's very important, and you're working with Hollywood royalty. I mean, she is so good in what she does. I would say Kate Winslet is very similar to Meryl Streep in the sense where every character she plays has been different. I find it hard to think of a film where I've seen Kate Winslet in where her characters all are the same.
Right. It is hard to find.
And she's grown. She's grown up in the industry. I mean, she was only, I think, 18 or 19 or 20 when she made Titanic. She was young. Her and Leo, grew up together, and they're still very, very good friends. So it's a very good film. You guys should check it out. Netflix. You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll appreciate art. All the good things.
Thank you, Kate,
Kate
for
Winslet
that.
coming up next week with something new.
Thank you, Kate, for that. Legends and icons. Welcome back to the show, y'all. Scriptly Adapted here on Factory Underground Radio. It's Saturday, man. Memorial Day weekend. Try to enjoy some of whatever is going to happen here.
Why are you so depressing about this? It's raining.
It's just-
Relax. It's not like we're
hate-
living through a tornado.
I hate
Wow.
holidays where it's supposed to be sunny. Give me sun. I'll take 65 degrees, but I'll take some sun. Give me some sun. I'm good with the sun. I don't need heat. I just need sun. That's all. And a little breeze.
With sun comes heat.
No.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Breeze.
Our artist highlight, we are sticking with the incomparable Madonna.
Hear that from Donna.
Today we are celebrating her one of her most famous hits, Vogue.
Vogue.
Is a song by American singer Madonna from her soundtrack album I'm Breathless, music from and inspired by the film Dick Tracy.
Oh.
That was the entire title of her
Wait.
album?
Wait, the song is inspired?
No, the
By the-
album.
the
album
album.
is soundtrack album I'm Breathless, music from and inspired by the film Dick Tracy. That's the name of her album.
That Vogue is from.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get outta
Written
here.
and produced by herself and Shep Pettibone, it was inspired by voguing, a dance popularized in New York City in the late 80s. The song was released as the lead single from the album on March 20th, 1990 by Sire Records and Warner Brothers Records. Vogue is a house song with influences of disco, which contains escapist lyrics describing the dance floor as a place where no boundaries exist. Its middle 8 features Madonna name-dropping several actors from the golden age of Hollywood. Vogue was later included on 3 of Madonna's compilation albums, The Immaculate Collection, Celebration, and finally Enough Love, 50 number ones. Vogue received positive reviews from music critics who noted how it was musically different from the rest of the tracks on I'm Breathless. It was retrospectively seen as one of Madonna's career highlights. It was commercially successful, topping the charts in a number of countries, including Australia, Canada, Japan, the United Kingdom, and United States, where it was certified triple platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. It became Madonna's biggest selling single at the time of its release and has sold more than 6 million copies worldwide to date. It additionally received prizes at the 91 Juno Awards and at the American Music Awards of 1991.
Wow.
Accompanying black and white music video directed by David Fincher.
Wow.
Was shot within 16 hours while she was rehearsing for her Blonde Ambition World Tour. So, leans on
Man.
static iconography, including shots inspired by works by painter Tamara de Lempicka and several Hollywood photographers. The video has been retrospectively regarded by critics as one of Madonna's best. It received a total of 9 nominations at the 1990 MTV Video Music Awards, #RIP MTV, including for Video of the Year. Madonna has performed the song on several of her concert tours, the most recent being the 23-24 Celebration Tour and other occasions such as the Super Bowl halftime show. So,
Man.
I mean, it's Madonna. It's
Madonna.
We can't, you know what I mean? Like, come on.
It's Madonna. What can you say?
Yeah.
We're going to leave you with Vogue, but thank you for joining us here for Scriptly Adapted here at Factory Underground Radio. If you want to continue watching, listening, and getting involved, join us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, our website, scriptlyadapted.com. Join, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Get that algorithm going so we can get more people watching the content, y'all. And if y'all are watching or listening, tell people about it. Give people the heads up and be like, yo, have you checked out this dope show, Scriptly Adapted? Why not? It's there. Watch it. It's every Saturday. And we have our archives, so that you can keep an eye out as well. Thank you, everyone. Kate, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, thank you so much. Like, we're not going to just go home together.
That we're
after
not
this.
going to see each other later or something like that.
What?
No, that's what it feels like,
Oh,
right? The way I
okay.
just said
Oh,
goodbye.
yeah. It's a little strange.
A little
but
strange. I'm sorry.
I'll go with it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But until next time, y'all, I'm your boy, Kate. Peace out.
Toodles.
You were just listening to Scriptly Adapted on Factory Underground Radio and Live 365. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Scriptly Adapted.